So welcome, yogis. Welcome from me and Winston. This first class on our first day of our journey to joy, this is a class that could be put on the front end of any of the remainder of the classes. So this is going to be some variations on Sandhya salutations and invocation, getting you warm for 20 minutes. So you could turn any of the other classes coming into a 40-minute class by popping this on at the beginning, okay? So, and also to say, for every other class, I won't be saying it each time, you're going to need 2 blocks, a strap, and a cushion to sit upon. The restorative classes, we might have a few extra things like blankets and things, but essentially these are your props. So get those ready and awaiting you. And we're going to use this next 20 minutes to settle in and get a little bit warmer and welcome ourselves to this journey to joy, which to me is what yoga is all about, from maybe a place of stress or less thinking, more externally focused, into a more internal focus. So as we do that, I'd like you to close your eyes and gently come inward. Commit to giving yourself just this short amount of time today and welcome ourselves across the interwebs, across the vibes, all together practicing fabulous Anusara Yoga. So welcome yourself internally. Thank yourself for pitching up here. Take a deep breath in and a complete breath out. And as you breathe, imagine a thread at the back of your nose, threading down in and around your heart space, like a golden thread. But both your breath moves up and down, but also for the first few breaths, so does your awareness from the back of your nose down into your heart space. Breathe like that a couple of times. And then the next time you exhale, let your awareness rest in and around your heart. Returning yourself back to the love, the joy, that remembrance in your heart. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe now, keep your attention in the heart space. Allow it to grow with every breath. Make sure you're relaxed around the eyes and your jaw. And again, give yourself this mental permission to be here and be present for just this short while on this journey to joy. So take 2 more breaths on your own. And then bring your hands to your heart center. And we'll seal into this journey with 1 Om and 1 round of the Anusara invocation. Take a deep breath in. Om. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om. Beautiful. Bring your hands down to your knees. Press down a little bit and again feel that root and the grounding. And then use that grounding to then lift up your spine, open your eyes, take your shoulders back, bring a smile to your face, and welcome. All right, come on to all fours. Okay. Bring yourself onto all fours. Excuse me, Winston. All right, spread your hands and get your knees working right back behind underneath your hips. And then like this welcome, spread your hands a lot, like you're waving hello to someone. Inhale, look up, tilt the spine, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, round through. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round through. One more time. Inhale, long, right, full breath in. Exhale, round it through again. Make every breath begin and end at the heart. And then bring your spine back to neutral. Push your bottom back and down to a child's pose. Okay? And remember, you can come here whenever you need to throughout the whole entire course. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Last safety stop for you. Then come back up onto your knees. This time, bring the knees together and the ankles together and take a seat. So getting warm nice and slowly, all right? Inhale, come up on your knees and reach up. Again, spread your hands as if you're waving. You're waving to yourself. You're welcoming yourself to this little series. Flicker the fingers. And then exhale, take a seat. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, can you reach a little higher? Can you sparkle your fingers a little bit more? Exhale, take a seat. Last one, best one. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, sparkle your fingers. And then as you exhale, turn the palms forward and bring it down to cat pose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, keep that tilt of your pelvis and push back to downward facing dog with really deeply bent legs. That's going to make this more about the spine, the breath in the side body. This first principle of opening up and warming up. Lift your chin. You could ease the legs a little straighter, maybe press one heel down and then the other. Maybe both heels, but keep a little bend in your legs. Lift your chin. Deep breath in. Lovely, and then come down to your knees. This time keep the toes tucked. As you walk your way back, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, sit right back on your heels with the toes tucked. Lean back if you possibly can. Take a deep breath in. Lovely, long breath out. And then we can release that. Inhale, reach up. Now point your toes and exhale. Take a seat. Let's move again. Inhale, like hello. Exhale, you're waving hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start with bent legs, ease them straighter. Okay, and then reach your right leg up and back behind you. Keep it aligned and long to start with. So you add to the length. And circle your right ankle in the air 3 times one way, 3 times the other way. Keep breathing, even though we're here for a little while. And then flex the foot again. Exhale, bring it down. Keep pushing from your heart down your arms. And then lift the left leg up and back behind you. Same, circle the ankle. Get little clips happening around it goes. Super, and then bring that leg down. Take it. One more deep breath here as you really push and anchor the hands and heels down. Then gently come down to the knees again, keeping the toes tucked. Walk your way back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a seat on your tucked toes. Lovely. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, untuck the toes. Exhale, take a seat. One more like this from the knees. Inhale, reach up. Wave your hands, sparkle them to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your booty, downward facing dog. Okay, so separate your feet a little bit more now. Keep the booty high. Inhale, lift your heels off the mat. As you exhale, drop your heels to the left, come onto the edges of your feet, but keep the energy in your hands, and you can even turn your face, look underneath your right armpit, and you keep slightly body long. You keep welcoming yourself all the time. Super, come back to center. And exhale, drop the feet the other way. Don't strangle or hold the breath in any way. Don't compromise that at all. Then come back to center, lift the heels. Exhale, work the heels to the mat. One breath in your down dog. And then come down to your knees. Walk the hands back. Inhale with toes tucked, reach up. Exhale, sit into those lovely feet. Lean back, worth warming up those feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, untuck the toes and take a seat. Beautiful. So moving on a little bit. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, come down to all fours. Tuck the toes, lift your booty. Downward facing dog. Now, travel your way to the top of your mat. So step up to the top of the mat. Get your feet in a hip width apart. All right, and then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come up to standing, reach on up. As you reach up, interlink your fingers. If you haven't got a puppy between your feet, you could squeeze your feet together as a treat. Squeeze your own ears. Inhale, so this is a form of muscular energy. As you exhale, bow to your right. We still maintain that side body long, but now we feel a hug to the midline layered on top of it. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bow off to the left. Inhale, come on up. You can separate your hands, but still feel like you're working them towards each other as you come to midline. Exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, look up halfway. Step your right leg back to a lunge. Now, look up. And from your pelvis, imagine you're sending energy out your right heel. Look up the top of your head in that runner's lunge. And then keep that lovely length. This is now organic energy as you bring the right knee down. Inhale, reach up, make more of you, sparkle more. We've still got side body long. We're still drawing everything to a midline, but now we're shining it out. There's your journey to joy. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step your right foot forward and your left foot back. Again, coming to runner's lunge, thinking of length, not rushing. Okay, and then bring the left knee down. Okay, inhale, reach up. Still breathing, still grounded, still hugging in. But then in this sort of celebration of our time together, reach on up. Beautiful. Exhale, peel the hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. And then inhale, sweep on up, reach, stretch. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in and a lovely long breath out. So moving that on a little bit. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, bow forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the hand, step the right leg back to a lunge. Bring the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, now reach up. Now reach your right arm forward, left arm back, like you're opening up. Twist. Start by twisting at your waistline. Bend the chest, bend the shoulders. Last thing to move is the head. And then tip that whole thing forward. Bring your right fingertips gently to the mat. As you twist and turn. Some of you might like to lift the back knee as well. Beautiful, and then peel that down. Step your right foot forward, just gentle warm-ups, go slow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Keep moving. Inhale, reach. Exhale and bow. Inhale, halfway. Step your left leg back to a lunge. The left knee comes down. Inhale, reaching up. This time your left arm reaches forward, your right arm circles back. So trickle up that spine in that rotation. Smile, open to the next 24 days together. Fabulous. And then bring your left fingertips down and draw into a twist. And if you have the energy, you could lift the back knee as well, just for a breath. And fabulous. And then bring the hands down. This time, step your right leg back to downward facing dog. Now, inhale, come forward to a high plank. Exhale, push it back. Let's do this 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, as you inhale, come forward, lower your knees down so you're in half plank. Then lift your knees, full plank, back to downward dog. Do it again. Plank, half plank. The only thing that moves is your knees. Plank, downward dog. Last one, best one. Forward to plank. To half plank, then you choose whether you're going to do half plank or full plank. I have to negotiate. Winston, lower down to your tummy. Inhale. Snake up to a little cobra. Just circle the shoulders around a couple of times. And then exhale, lower your forehead down to the mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Okay, and then snake up again. Get your heart long. Think length. Then move it around. A little bit of a back bend. Exhale and down. Well done. Spread your hands. Push back through your knees, through a plank, and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to have a go at stepping up. So lift your right leg up and back behind you. And step your right foot forward between your hands. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, get length. Exhale, twist around to the right. Now, if you can't get the hook, you can put your hand down again or use the elbow to draw you around. Try and keep the thumbs at the middle of your heart. It's slightly more difficult. Exhale, unravel. Remember all the options. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Fabulous. And then step that up wide. Bring the right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Twist yourself around and hook the elbow if that can, or go back to that first version. Turn it around. Can you keep your thumbs in the middle of your heart? Can you keep lunged forward? Can you keep smiling through it all? Lovely way to warm up, isn't it? Okay, and then unravel, place your hands, downward facing dog. Inhale to a high plank, or bring your knees down. This time we'll do high plank, excuse me, Winston. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, release your face. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Push now to all fours. Back to all fours. Inhale, reach your right arm to the side. Weave it underneath you 3 times. Inhale, reach it to the side. You can slide your left knee back a little bit to give you a little bit more rotation and freedom. And dive it underneath. One more time. Open it up. Dive it down. This is real play with spander, isn't it? Inhale, open it up. Exhale, back down to earth. Next side, lift your left arm up. Weave it underneath you. 3 times. Up and open. Down we go. That feels joyous on my spine, a bit of movement. Even when you come to the mat, sometimes when you don't really want to, you can't help but feel good after doing this. One more reach. Exhale, hands to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, look up. And exhale, push back to child's pose. You can bring your hands back underneath your forehead. And if you're ending it here, flip onto your back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Or if you're going into straight into one of the other sessions, pop in there now and enjoy. Those of you who have stayed here, and come up and lay your weight on your back. You can take constructive rest, knees together, your legs long, palms up. Focus on your breath, drawing from the back of your nose to the depths of your heart. And even on days when we're feeling a little less than, a little bit depleted, a little bit frazzled, just doing this class, or just doing the first 5 minutes of breath, will bring you back to source, set you back on that road to joy. Shavasana. You can stay here much longer, obviously. Or now give yourself a lovely stretch. All the way up. And then gently draw your knees into your chest. I suggest you roll towards the screen so you can still see the screen, whichever side that might be for you. And slowly, slowly up you come. You might have puppies around you, kids around you, life around you. Roll your yoga mat out in amongst it all. Get your shoulders back. Now you're ready to begin to step onto the path. Thank you for joining me. Hands to your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Take a deep breath in. Oh. For your assistance, not